Hi everybody, this is Liam from Home Coffee Solutions, otherwise known as HCS, and today we're presenting the Profitec Move. The Profitec Move is really a standout machine in the market right now because it provides an accessible price point to a standout cafe quality dual boiler system. The Profitec Move is a dual boiler espresso machine at a more accessible price point. Normally dual boilers, they're super expensive. You could be talking about thousands and thousands of dollars, and it really becomes a territory that not a lot of people want to go down. Traditionally, you have a lot of people who will buy heat exchanger espresso machines that have a single boiler with another boiler inside, and the coffee boiler is heated up by the steam boiler, and they are great for brewing and steaming at the same time, but they suffer from temperature stability issues. Sometimes they're wonky and coffee extraction isn't always optimal. The Profitec Move is introducing a dual boiler at a heat exchanger price point. So really we're talking about a new territory for the coffee industry and setting some new benchmarks. At the heart of the machine features two independent boilers. We have a 0.4 liter brass brew boiler. Brass is an amazing material for brew boilers because it's a very thick metal, so it has great temperature stability. And then you also have a 0.75 liter stainless steel boiler for your steam. The amazing thing about these boiler systems is it allows you to brew and steam milk simultaneously with excellent temperature stability. That's really the crux of a lot of machines. You either have to brew one thing and then wait for the other to get up to temperature and then brew on the other component, or you have machines that can do both at the same time but are really having sacrifices in the consistency and temperature stability. Brewing and steaming at the same time provides a huge morning efficiency. You might not think it's a big deal, but having something like a single boiler setup with two people and brewing back-to-back lattes, when you're switching between those boiler temperatures, it could be an easy 12 minutes before you're done the process. With a dual boiler system, it's like a couple of minutes, and then you have two lattes. You're actually pulling a lot of your daily life back into your hands. Profitec is a critically acclaimed espresso machine manufacturer that does coffee grinders as well. They're well known for their build quality and are quite acclaimed by the specialty coffee community for having great attention to things like temperature stability, heat up time, and a wider range of special features, making mornings a little bit more convenient, but first and foremost, having great tasting coffee. Profitec is a brand that I love. I've played around with a lot of their lineups. They assemble their products in Germany and Italy. They're handmade. They have a really good attention to quality. So their quality control is quite amazing. And they have a really great foothold in especially coffee industry for having really great performance, great making coffee, and they listen to the feedback of the end consumers, doing small little incremental upgrades and things people are asking for. So overall, I've been really, a big proponent of Profitec. I think they're a fantastic company. Some say that on a lower end machine, you can get professional results. And while that's absolutely true, what you pay good money for in a setup like this is consistency. So you waste less time, you produce things faster, but because it's more consistent, you're not making bad shots, you're not redoing your work, you're gonna be able to plow through and get the things like the drinks you need when you want them, no problems. The temperature control system provides precise management of both brewing and steaming temperatures, ensuring consistency across different coffee varieties and roast profiles. This is especially advantageous for things like light roast coffees that can be extremely hard to dial in. Also things like natural process that aren't washed in a normal circumstance have really strange fruity notes. Having that control over the temperature just gives you another lever in order to dial into the best taste profile that's going to be palpable. The machine, like a lot of other Profitec and ECM machines, features a OPV valve. This is a overpressure valve for adjusting the brew pressure. This is something that you can tune, make slight variances if you want to dial into specialty coffees, but also as the machine ages, you might need to do small adjustments over time. So this is an added benefit over some machines that might have a set spring inside or something that you can't adjust. The OPV valve, while super useful, it's not immediately visible It's under the top plate of the machine, so you do need to remove 4 screws to access it, but that's not a big deal because people are really just going to be setting the pressure and forgetting it. The machine also has, like a lot of other espresso machines, a 3-way solenoid. So that means when you turn the coffee machine off, it's going to sneeze, and you're going to have a lot of coffee inject back into the machine and into the drip tray. This is a feature to make a dry puck. At the heart of the Profitec Move is efficiency. So this is a new type of boiler system that has a fast heat up time. This is an advantageous thing if you want to wake up in the morning. The machine is rated to be ready to brew in as little as 7 minutes. That being said, actual use may vary. Some people report closer to 12 or 17 minutes to get to their desired temperature stability, but it doesn't really matter all that much because the machine includes a little programmable startup time. So you can set the start time in the morning. It could be 7 a.m., it could be 8 a.m., or if you're a late riser, closer to noon. And it could be ready to go and brew at your precision temperature at that time. You also have volumetric control on this machine, which is a neat feature add. Different from traditional E61 machines where you have a lever that you have to pull. This thing can be programmed. You can just simply hold the button and pull it to a certain extraction, and it's going to remember the volumetric pull. Great if you're switching between baskets, which I'll get to in just a second. This machine has quite an interesting portafilter. The machine has a sleek OLED display that serves as a control center, clearly showing menu items, machine status, shot counter, and real-time brewing. So this shows things like the brewing time total and fluctuations in the boiler temperature. For those concerned about energy consumption, it also has a programmable eco mode and timer that functions as a schedule for automatic on and off times. This can be convenient. You can set it at 7 a.m. and then you can set it to shut off at maybe 12 p.m. once you know that everyone in the household is done brewing shots. So it can just simply conserve some of your energy, and you can put in those settings and parameters for easier control. This is really a nice feature for balancing conservation and energy consumption and convenience. Let's take a moment and talk about the aesthetics of this machine. So the Profitec Move has a complete overhaul over its predecessor, the Pro 300. Included in here is a beautiful matte paint job. We have wood accents and beautiful brushed stainless steel components. We have a single pressure gauge, which is conjoined with the steam pressure and the brew pressure that show it independently. Often on dual boiler espresso machines, you'll have independent gauges. I quite like this conjoining because it saves space and it's easier to read. And an overall feeling that this is a solid build quality and a work of art. It's hard to describe the feeling and the precision of engineering until you see it in person. The metal is cut and assembled to precision. Profitec and ECM is an extremely reliable company that's known for great build quality. The thing feels like a tank, and it's really hard to explain it until you're there touching and feeling in person. The machine also features a hot water spout on the right side. For all the people here in North America, we love our Americanos and our long coffee, so we appreciate this in order to fill up your cup with the necessary hot water to finish off your beverage. The hot water spout, it's not necessary, but it's a great thing to have. The frothing wand is also articulating on a ball joint, so you can get a precision angle for you to get traditional cafe quality microfoam. This is highly capable of making microfoam perfect for lattes, cappuccinos, cortados, and more. The machine also has one of my favorite little attentions to detail, these underlightings right under the group head. If you wake up super early in the morning, or you're doing anything at nighttime, or if you have a dark kitchen, this thing is going to stand out. It has a beautiful design. I love the underlighting. I think more machines should incorporate stuff like this. It also helps to see the crema and the proper color of what's in your glass. So not only is it nice looking, but it has some practical application too. For a coffee enthusiast who appreciates a professional feature, the Move offers a modular portafilter system. We're gonna take a quick look here. So this thing has optional double spout, and it also has a single spout, and you can pull this off. Whew, okay, all right. Now this has a bottomless portafilter by design, but the interesting thing is it also includes these silicone spouts. So you have a double shot and a single shot, but you also can remove it to reveal the bottom, and you can use these different baskets to have a bottomless portafilter. The advantage of a bottomless portafilter is really being able to identify the good and the bad of your shot. So you can see if there's channeling occurring in certain areas, or if it's fairly consistent. And then on your next shot go around, you can adjust as needed to make sure that the extraction is a bit better. For baristas just getting into the game, I think a bottomless portafilter is the smoothest way to get better at your shots. Included in the machine are a few different basket sizes. So we have a single shot, we have a double shot, and we have this double shot basket that has more holes, better suited for bottomless portafilter. Personally, I could only get the silicone attachments onto this portafilter with the single and the double shot, and then the bottomless portafilter one didn't seem to be able to attach to the silicone attachments here, but I think that's by design. Included is also not a very expensive part, but a very necessary, important part. You have a blind basket. And what this is for is putting a treatment powder, something like Kafiza, to do something called backflushing. What that does is it will clean out the coffee molecules from the machine around the group head and flush it through the three-way solenoid. Really good cafes recommend this sort of flushing every day or as little as about once a week in order to optimize your coffee flavor, because any stale coffee that's caught in the system is going to subtly affect the taste profile. It really cleans up, it brings clarity to your cup that you're not normally going to get otherwise. The programmable extraction settings with the adjustable pre-infusion allows you to customize each shot to perfection. Really, the essence of the Profitec Move is to simplify a lot of the complexity of the brewing process. So if you know a lot about coffee, you can get at it and program things like pre-infusion, your OPV valve, the different types of baskets and shots and dosings, and volumetric control. But once everything is said and done, this thing is a machine and it's designed to be efficient. So you program it and then simply you can go back to it every day and have repeatedly consistent, delicious results. Really, the outstanding thing about the Profitec Move is it's not that it's a brand new piece of technology that's never existed. There are other dual boilers, and it's not that it's a beautiful machine. There are other beautiful machines, and it's not that it's a accessible, good price point of a machine. It's that it combines all three. So really, we have a standout contender in the market of dual boiler espresso machines that really doesn't have a comparative alternative. The Profitec Move is now available to purchase at Home Coffee Solutions. If you're looking for a dual boiler at a more accessible price point, consider the Profitec Move. This machine is perfect for those who value precision, temperature stability, the ability to customize extraction parameters, and appreciate German engineering and a space-efficient design. Thank you everybody for watching this video today. We are Home Coffee Solutions, otherwise known as HCS. You can visit us online to learn more about the Profitec Move at homecoffeesolutions.com. Our team has over 25 years of experience helping people to better espresso setups and would be happy to guide you to yours.